B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5 spot.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
Back to Hero. Burks with it. Hero outside. Launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's White. Here's Porzingis. The kick out to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. And that one drops for him.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
And the Heat unveiling the statue of Dwayne Wade, Stan, the face of the franchise forever.
Yeah, Brian, you think of what he meant to this organization, propelling it to its very first championship and then attracting other stars to Miami. He is truly the foundation.
Now here's Tatum, and they pick up 2.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Pass to Adebayo. Wiggins outside from behind the arc. Sinks the tray.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. On the wing, Tatum. Adebayo grabs the board.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. So it's Boston now. Miami making their last shot. White, the pass to Brown. A minute 15 left in the first quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A big group substitution here for Boston. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. The Celtics have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Cornette passes to Pritchard. Here's Horford. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Craig is checked in for Boston. Jason Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. 35 seconds left in the first. Anderson inside, defended by Craig. Anderson can't get it to go. Boston leading by 3. Outside Tatum, fires the 3. Rebounded by Jovic. Miami has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Larson. Here's Jovic. Now here's Robinson. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Tie game in Boston. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Tyler Hero. Kyle Anderson is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Larson in at the 2. Here's Tatum. Okay! Tatum punching it home.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Outside, Anderson. Out to the right wing. Here's Larson. Gets the 3 to fall. Larson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Celtics trail by 3. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Anderson. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Porzingis has checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Craig. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Highsmith, he's checked in for Anderson. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Hauser. Back to Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen, lets it fly from 18, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, tricky area for some guys, but not Tatum. He can hurt you from mid-range.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Horford, he's checked in for Hauser. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Hero left side. Robinson passes to Highsmith. Off target with the 3. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. Horford draws the double. Porzingis for 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Miami has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Holiday's got 6 points.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Highsmith. He's scoreless. Hits a three-pointer.
Yeah, what an assertive move by Hero, dropping an emphatic answer 3.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Some changes for Boston. Craig is checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Tatum. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Miami making a switch here. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Porzingis with a screen on Adebayo. Here's Craig. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. These are his first free throws of the game. And that one falls for Craig. And so Craig nails both of them. The Heat with the lead. Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. Wiggins with a screen on Holiday. The 3 from Mitchell. Boston pulls it in. Outside, Brown. Oh, look at Brown. Bang it inside.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wiggins outside. Pure from three-point range. Give him 8 points now. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Porzingis sets a screen. And here's Brown for 3. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Celtics out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Here's Tatum, and Tatum flying in for the fast break delivery.
That's good hustle. Tatum beating several guys up the floor, putting himself in a position to contribute.
Back to Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Holiday to the middle. And Adebayo slams it in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. On the wing, Tatum. Tatum just so strong inside.
With how well Tatum moves, sometimes you forget he's 6'8", but he's got great size, putting it to use down low.
Hero on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Tatum. Adebayo, that's good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Tatum. White on the wing. Outside Brown. And it's all from three-point range. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. The lead is 2. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
Really left him alone that time.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And so it's Erik Spoelstra with the timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And Miami with a change here too. Robinson, he's checked in for Wiggins. Pass to Burks. A minute 15 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Hero with the bucket.
Yeah, busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 12. And there's the screen. Here's Brown. Plenty of space. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Brown's got 11 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Robinson can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And Boston with some changes. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Tatum. And it's Hauser in for Holiday. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. Outside, Anderson. Adebayo in the post. Working on Cornette. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Hauser. Can't tie it up. That one misses. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Miami out in front. They lead. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Kyle Anderson. Duncan Robinson is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in at the 2. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Fades. And is good. Off the back rim and in.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
Hero, the pass to Robinson. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute played. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Here's Hauser. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Highsmith grabs the board. For Miami, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Hero finds Anderson. Now here's Robinson. Here's the floater. And he sinks the layup. And the Heat lead by 2.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A big group substitution here for Boston. Porzingis has checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Hero. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Drew Holiday.
You love this intensity from Hero. I mean, he's willing to get physical there inside.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
Pass to Ware. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it.
What a costly turnover. Those are the ones that keep you up at night.
The Celtics with the lead. And here's Tatum. Inside leaner. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
Well, coach isn't going to like the theatrics there. He had more than enough time to get a stable base, but he made it anyway.
Now Hero. Outside Burks. Connects from downtown.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Outside Tatum. Pass to White. Tatum, a screen on Burks. White for 3. He can't get it to go. Miami has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Hero. Yes!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And this guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big-time shot.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth. Holiday against Hero. On the wing, Burks. It's good from beyond the arc.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Inside, just one perfect execution from Porzingis.
Oh, my. Huge play from Porzingis. A testament to the competitiveness that he plays with. Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And so he drops them both, and it's a three-point game.
Calm under pressure. And every point here means a lot. It's all about getting a three right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Now it's a two-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
White for three, and he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Yeah, the way Tatum shares the ball really completes his package.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And nails the tray. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game. White for 3. Oh, my! What a shot! Oh, a tremendous 3! We're tied! Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Tyler Hero is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Ware in at the center position. Count it. Good. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Takes a 3. The rebound by Ware. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. To the paint. Here's Ware, defended by Porzingis, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, BA, and there's a chance to extend that right here.
Hey, strong move, Tatum.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Pass to Hero from deep. 6 on the shot clock. Boston pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And so they foul intentionally. Heat on D. 4-point game. And they double up Porzingis. And here's Brown for 3. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Here's Hero. Down low. Burks passes to Hero. Can't hit from in close. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's Tatum with the 3. The rebound by Wiggins.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovering.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. 12 seconds left in the first overtime period. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game. Hero from way outside. It's off. So we see Boston get the win here. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the 3.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now, here's Banchero. A shot by Carter, nobody around. Drills it from outside.
Carter Jr. moves well without the ball and positions himself nicely for catch and shoot chances.
Now, Reza Shea. Daniels with it. Pass to Young. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great 3 to answer right back.
Now, here's Banchero. Wagner kicks to Suggs. Back to Wagner. Here's the 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion. Great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
Now here's Johnson. Young outside. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Daniel from outside. They get it again. Okongwu just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Wagner passes to Suggs. Here's Banchero. Off target with his 3. The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. And the Hawks making a change here. LeVert's checked in. Wagner hits the jump hook. Wagner's got 5.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
Suggs against Young. Okongwu a screen. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Young's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Hawks. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Daniel. And it's Reza Shea in for Young. Orlando also making some changes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. Anthony comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Anthony Black in for Suggs.
Anthony going up top. Don't let his size fool you, folks. Cole's got some hops.
Here's Reza Shea. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now, here's Wagner. He's got 5. Batadze the pass to Anthony. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Clint Capella. The Magic shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he's good on the second. 17 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Reza Shea. And there's the drive. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Reza Shea's got 5 now. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Banchero. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Black. And it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, Reza Shea, after Cole Anthony missed from long range. Lock at 6. Fires the 3. Man can't hit. The Magic trail by 4. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Here's Black. Karis LeVert making his last shot. And Banchero, here we go. Good.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Now here's LeVert. Down low. And Reza Shea. The bucket on the assist by LeVert. Reza Shea's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Hawks. Here's Banchero. Drills the three-pointer. Banchero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella, and Trae Young subbed in for Reza Shea. Now, here is Young. He's got 8. And yes, it's good. Young's got 10.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Carter with the screen. For 3, it will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Black. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
All alone, rips down the breakaway slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
A nice shot by LeVert.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So for the Hawks, Jalen Johnson's checked in for George Niang. Reza Shea is coming in for Man. And Daniels subbed in for Karis LeVert. Now, here's Suggs. Still without a basket. And it's Wagner missing. Daniels dishes to Young. 46 seconds left here in the second. Fader on the way. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Suggs kicks to Caldwell Pope. Wagner outside. Takes the 3. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Caldwell Pope.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Gotta be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Here's Young. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Puts up a 3. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
What a way to end the half there, guys. Big-time three to take the lead at the...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Rizachet in at the 3-slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Inside, Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
And here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Suggs. Banchero is screened for Suggs. And it's sent back by Okongwu. To the middle. Here's Daniels. The shot, no good. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Banchero, right side. And that one's good, Suggs.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
On the wing, Daniels. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Johnson's shot is off. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Magic. A 2-point game. Throughout his career, Clark, Kentavious Caldwell Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a number 1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Young passes to Johnson. Taps in, coming off the assist from Young. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding it.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Suggs. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. 11 points in the game.
Great persistence that time from Suggs, not allowing that inside defense to bother him at all.
Young finds Okongwu. The trade. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Pass to Suggs. Back to Wagner. Now here is Carter, covered by Okongwu. Shot clock at 6. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Okongwu kicks to Daniels. From deep, Johnson. Black grabs the board. Magic leading by 6. Pass to Suggs. Banchero with the ball. He's guarded by Johnson with the fadeaway. That one, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he...
And so it's Orlando with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Orlando, we've got Isaac. Cole Anthony is out there with Black. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the 5. Capella with a screen on Anthony. LeVert from outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
LeVert showing you can rise up from deep. A quality shooter when given room to fire.
Here's Black. They set the pick. Tries the spin move. Fade away. Isaac misses.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Pass to LeVert. Capella sets a screen for LeVert. On the wing, man. He's covered by Banchero. Two open that time. Made it look too easy.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Cole Anthony. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Banchero. It counts, and the foul. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
No shame or fear in this young fella. And Carroll will take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Steps back and fires. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Young.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. That gives them the lead. And 12 points for Rizachet. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Carter sets the pick for Banchero. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
It's tipped. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Carter with a screen on Johnson. And finished off by Banchero.
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big.
Orlando, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. It falls!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
.44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Okongwu, the pass to Young. Pass to Okongwu. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Jalen Suggs was known for knocking down big-time hoops in college, and we're already seeing it translate here in the NBA as well. Great confidence from that young man.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Here's Young. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And the second of two is good. That will put them up by 2.
And all eyes on Banchero here. They want to see how he handles some intense pressure.
Now Young. Oh, off target. And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They seem to relish.
question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5. No coverage that time.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Now here's Halliburton. Nimhard outside. Back to Halliburton. Takes the 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Here's Risache. Pass to Johnson. Here's Daniels. Outside Young. 5 to shoot. An easy 2 on the layup. Young's got 5 points.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. It's a 5-point game. And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his teams always finish in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Right side, Nesmith. Siakam outside. Another 3 for Indiana.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Risache. Outside Johnson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now Turner. Pass to Siakam. There's a screen by Turner. Siakam against Johnson. Johnson with the defensive effort. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They lead by 4. Daniels passes to Okongwu. The Pacers pull it in.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now here's Nesmith. Turner, a screen on Young. Here's Halliburton. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Halliburton's got 5 points.
Now, this is a veteran play call by Halliburton, getting some aid from his teammates instead of trying to do it all by himself.
Young looking around. Good. 9 points in the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Nembhard outside. Siakam outside. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Walker comes in for Siakam. And Mathurin subbed in for Nesmith. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Niang comes in for Johnson. Mann, he's checked in for Daniels. And LeVert subbed in for Trae Young.
And I'll tell you, Mathurin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Here's Rizachet. Still no points. From downtown. No good there. So, at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks ahead, up 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Obi Toppin. And it's McConnell in at the point. That's the 5 for the Pacers. LeVert outside. Pass to Capella. Here's Rizachet. The three-pointer off the mark. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
And out on the wings, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, B.A., the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. No problems knocking that one down.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Halliburton's got 13 now. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Siakam. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You can see the length come into play whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
Atlanta making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Niang. Risache comes in for Krejci. And Daniels is subbed in for Levert. Outside Young. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. There's a minute 17 left in the first half. A nice shot by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Now, Halliburton, one of those guys who's always on his toes and plays the offensive end with a ton of energy.
Okongwu finds Young. Trae Young.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive. But he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
The 3 from Risache. Gets the 3 ball to go. Risache's got 7 points in the game.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. The finish inside from Halliburton.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
A nice shot by Young. He's got 13. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Indiana ahead, leading by just 2. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the floor for Atlanta, Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels, and it's Risache in at the 3. Okongwu, a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Risache. Okongwu with it. Outside Johnson. Here's Daniels. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here's Halliburton. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
Coming into the league, scouts had some uncertainty about Halliburton's jumper, mostly because of the way it looks, a push shot out front, but he's shown he's more than capable as a shooter.
And the shot goes down.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
Pass to Rizachet. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. Indiana leading by 7. And here's Siakam, covered by Johnson. Back to Halliburton. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. Here's Daniels. A minute 50 left in the third. And Rizachet gets it to go.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Johnson against Siakam. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Johnson.
I like how Siakam uses his body control to adjust to what the defense is doing.
Matherin's checked in for Nesmith. Good on the second one. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
To the middle. Here's LeVert. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Turner, and out of bounds. Atlanta will have it, and Indiana with some changes. Toppin comes in for Turner, and it's McConnell in for Halliburton. Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Pass to LeVert. Screen by Capella. And here's Johnson. Back to LeVert. Here's Niang. Buries it from 3. Niang's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
And the Pacers making a change here. Shepard's checked in. Atlanta's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Capella, screen on McConnell. And he's going for the lob. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by LeVert.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bufkin's checked in. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Siakam. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Siakam's got 10 points in the game.
Born in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam is yet another great NBA player out of Africa.
LeVert outside. Shoots over Shepard. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner. Wow.
Incredible indeed. Waits until
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Indiana ahead, up 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Benedict Matherin, Obi Toppin out there with Walker. Then it's Halliburton, and it's McConnell in at the point. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Now here's Matherin. He's guarded by man. Capella with a block.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Now the Pacers on the move. Halliburton with the ball. Now LeVert defending.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Indiana's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Oh, Halliburton, deadly from deep.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. Now Johnson. He's covered by Siakam. Count it.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Back to Halliburton. With contact, Halliburton.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
Hawks trail by 4. Young with it. Soft touch off the glass.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Another 3 for Indiana.
I think I've lost track of how many of their possessions have ended exactly like that.
In a crucial moment, too. He's been doing that all night. No one's come close to stopping him.
Young can't hit. Pacers leading by 5. Halliburton looking over the floor. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Daniels passes to Young. Picked up by Okongwu. For 3. Knocks down the triple.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Halliburton. Oh, he nails it!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. .50 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates. Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 5. And both free throws good for Young. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth, and he commits the intentional foul. Two points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. The kick out to Johnson. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And Trae Young playing floor general here. So good and so quick at finding the open man.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive. Trae Young, not the biggest guy on the court, but will take the biggest shots.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he's unable to get the second one.
I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate. Great skills for the young Halliburton.
Rizashay, no good. And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
might seem like a potential blow, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at center. Now, Hero. Yes, that goes in.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Outside Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. White, good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And here's Burks. Following the three-pointer by Derek White. Here's Adebayo. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
And that one misses. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. Ware kicks to Wiggins, pass to Burks. Here's Hero, guarded by Holiday. And it's off from three-point range. The Celtics have gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. Bucket is good.
Able to absorb contact. Holiday is not someone that is prone to lose focus on these tough takes.
Hero passes to Ware. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Brown with the bucket.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now, here's Burks. Ware kicks to Hero. Over Holiday. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. And Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to a defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And here's Adebayo. Following the three-pointer by Derek White. Adebayo takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Adebayo's got 5 now.
And he just battles hard in the post. Bam doesn't need a clean look to convert from that range.
Pass to Horford. They set the pick. Here's Cornette. 6 to shoot. Here's Pritchard over Mitchell. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Robinson passes to Larson. Mitchell outside. Adebayo Lays it up off the glass. He has 7.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And so it's the Boston Celtics heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Robinson is out there with Anderson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in a 2-guard. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
Here's Pritchard. From outside, off the mark. The Heat trail by 9. Robinson finds Hero. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Fires for 3. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Tatum a screen. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Hero. Tatum's shot is off.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And Jovic gets it to go.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Hero. And the shot goes in. Pritchard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's the screen. And a wide open look for Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Anderson. Boston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Outside Holiday. Here's Porzingis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Porzingis has got 5 now.
Just such a good feel for the game. Porzingis sees that clock dwindling, stays calm. Money in the bank, baby.
Mitchell sets the screen for Burks. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And he gets it to go.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Wiggins against Brown. From deep 3-point land. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you look at Adebayo, what a contribution.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Porzingis inside. And it's blocked. Hero with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Wiggins sets a screen for Adebayo. Shoots over Brown. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Adebayo kicks to Burks. And the three ball is good. Burks has got the lead up to 1 now for the Heat.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up, ready on the catch.
Adebayo against Tatum.
Get there.
6 on the shot clock. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Hero finds Wiggins. Back to Hero. Over to the wing. Deep Adebayo. And it's White with the rebound. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Brown. And another basket for Boston. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
The Heat need to get a shot off. Hero, no good. Boston leading by 3. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Tatum's shot is off.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Adebayo passes to Ware. And he lays it straight in.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Brown deciding where to go with it. Pass to Porzingis. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Porzingis has got 7 points in the game.
When he needs to get into that mid-range bag, Kristaps Porzingis feels super comfortable.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside, Hero. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 7.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
And here's Tatum for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
That is a huge three-pointer. Extends the lead at the last possible second. That'll give him a big boost going into the 4th period.
The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Celtics out in front. They're up by 4. Live from... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Duncan Robinson. Anderson is out there with Hero. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Shots good by Hero.
And there's no hesitation from Hero. When the shot's there for him, he is looking to let it fly.
Tatum on the wing. And another basket for Boston.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
Anderson outside. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Miami with the triple.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Now here's Tatum. Guarded closely. Craig with a screen on Hero. Pritchard gets the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. Now, he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said, we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Porzingis kicks to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown down low. He's against Wiggins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good. The Heat trail by 6. Outside, Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Ware. Cranes the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Porzingis.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Here's Holiday. Boston, no good that time either.
The defense not a factor there. Very surprising he couldn't capitalize.
To tie it up. Again, the Heat good for 2.
And you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Adebayo. Tatum no good. Miami's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Hero with it. Over Holiday. And another basket for Miami.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Pass to Holiday. Outside, Porzingis. And they get it. Laces one from 3.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And how about the moxie of this kid? Hero has flair to his game. He's fun to watch. And I tell you, he wouldn't be any fun to play against.
And the free throw, no good. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
The three from Tatum. It's hauled in by Hero.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Teardrop shot. It counts.
And they do have a foul to give.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now and wants their best move at this point.
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And here is Tatum. Holiday with the three. Buries the triple. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Hero fires from way outside. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
White in its shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair. Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Tatum against Adebayo. Inside, Tatum automatic.
Both teams putting their energies into the offensive end. Where's the D?
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
Hero against Holiday. Now Hero. He's tightly guarded. Adebayo with this screen on White. Got it.
I think Alec Burks has proven in big moments he's ready to deliver.
Boston's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Here's Tatum. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
White against Hero. That's to Ware, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen. You have to love that effort, getting after the basketball, fighting for a possession.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. They lead by 1. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Well, they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what?
I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. They've got Joel Embiid. Paul George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Young. Lets a floater go, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
George outside. This one for 3. Counted from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Prime shot is off. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Atlanta with the ball. Johnson a screen on Maxey. Pass to Okongwu. 5 on the clock. Here's Rizachet. Here's the 3. Drops in the 3.
Not the best pick I've seen, but like, hey, man, got the job done, and that's all that matters.
George scanning the floor. Here's Embiid. Yep, that one goes.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. The 3 from Rizachet. Rebound by Philadelphia. There's a minute 59 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Embiid. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
The size and skills of Embiid, look, it just makes him a tough cover. Sometimes you just got to foul the big fella.
An MVP in this league, Richard. Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
LeVert's checked in for Atlanta.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Outside Oubre. George outside. There's the triple. Drills it from deep. George has got 6 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Young. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder, and the conversation quickly turned to Embiid. Coach said, we know he can be unstoppable, but we're hoping to slow him down just a little. Double teams might be a part of that, but I don't want to give away all of our tricks. So it sounds like Joel can expect a lot of defensive pressure tonight.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
Outside Oubre. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Outside Young. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Maxey surveys. Pass to Grimes. Now here's George. Here's Embiid. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Atlanta on top. They're up by 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Caris LeVert is out there with Risache. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Niang in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Here's McCain. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
Pass to Risache. 4-3. He buries it from 3. Risache's got 5 points now this quarter.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner. And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, VA. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Philadelphia has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. To the wing on the left. Here's McCain. Yabusele. And he jams it home with authority.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside.
Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Johnson comes in for Mann, and Daniels is subbed in for LeVert.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Three-pointer Embiid. Oh, look at the range. Joel is good for 3.
Look, and he knows he has the green light. Embiid's kind of attitude in these moments just makes him even more lethal.
Here's Young. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And here's Oubre from the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Outside Johnson. To the inside. Okongwu. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Risache, he's checked in for Niang. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. He drops it from range.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Oubre. To halt the run. And that's good. Maxey for 3. Maxi's got his first 3 points of the game.
That is how you respond. Maxey with the 3 of his own.
11 feet out. Fearless from Young inside.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Here's Maxey driving in. It's good. Maxi's got 5 points now this quarter. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Maxey. Then there's George. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Maxey passes to Oubre. George outside. Three-pointer. And the 76ers another 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
The 3 from Rizashea. On target from range. Rizashea's got 11.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Floats one up. 2 points. That one goes. 7 points in the game.
What an adjustment by Maxey. That will be available.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Here's Rizashea from outside the arc. Joel Embiid with the board. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
Here's Rizashea. He's got 11. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's the break. Here's Oubre. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. And now it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Outside Young. Oh, Young with a physical finish inside.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Pass to George. Outside Oubre. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. And the 3 off target. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Rizashea. He's covered by Oubre. Here's Daniels. Offline with a 3.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Maxey's got 10 points in the game.
Always quick to strike. Maxey just stops and pops, pulls the trigger.
Young from long range. Young with the signature tray.
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
To the paint. Here's Grimes. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the 76ers lead by 4. Pass to Rizashea. Outside Johnson. There's Young with the 3. The rebound by Embiid. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Young, the three, and the three-pointer goes. Young's got 10 points in the quarter.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. Fill it up. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. George Niang out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Bufkin in at the point. So that's the Hawks 5. Inside. Outside for LeVert. Niang a screen. Top of the key. LeVert. That's good.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Back to Butler. Screen by Embiid. Puts it up. Atlanta with a rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
LeVert outside. And he drives in. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Lets it go from deep. Oh, the bomb from Young. My goodness.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And the defense has to know that taking away his three is the #1 priority, and he's hurt them all game long with that shot. It makes no sense.
Here's Young. Young takes the hit and scores it anyway.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Back to Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Pass to Embiid. A minute 20 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Embiid drawing the double team. Shot clock at 6. George, no good. And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. Trailing by 4. To the inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Embiid drawing the double team. George for 3 and knocks down the 3.
This dude is nails in the clutch. You want your best shot at winning at the end, give the ball to PG.
There's 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Pass to Rizachet. Now Young. Shoots over Maxey. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Here's Grimes. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Maxey. Oubre on the wing. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
.15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. It ends up being a fairly easy road. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
Ah, we love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the point guard.
Oh, clever pass there from Maxey. So good at finding his teammates.
Bounce pass Suggs. Oubre against Banchero. Down low. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Grimes. Offline with his three. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Working his way from scout to head coach, Jamal Mosley was a longtime assistant under Rick Carlisle. He has paid his dues, Coach.
Yeah, and Kevin, I really admire the guys that put in the time, as you say, pay their dues and get themselves ready for when they get the opportunity. There's a lot of outstanding younger coaches in this league, and Jamal Mosley's as good as any of them.
Yep, I would agree. And here is Suggs after the three-pointer from Kelly Oubre. And it's Suggs missing.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
George hacks a two-pointer. Again, Philadelphia.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
And Wagner has it in the corner. Banchero outside. That one's not going to go.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Embiid the screen. Shoots. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Carter kicks to Wagner. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Wagner's got 5.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment. The Magic making a switch here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Anthony Black in for Jalen Suggs. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Black. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Here's Maxey. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Orlando leading. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Seconds left. And no good that time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Magic lead. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick out for an open three, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
And so in the game for the Magic, Cole Anthony is out there with Black. Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bitadze in its center. Here's McCain. After the made shot from Cole Anthony. For 3, Edwards. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Banchero, that's good.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Good on the bucket. McCain's got his first points of the game. And Anthony's got the ball here for Orlando. Pass to Banchero. Just 4 to shoot. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Banchero, and finished off by Banchero.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Back in 2022, the #1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball, as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line. All-star game in his second year, and on that team, he has really, really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right, who has come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
A nice shot by McCain. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Anthony, the pass to Banchero. From the arc. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
There's the drive. Here's Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Both teams will make substitutions. And Embiid drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And the 76ers making a change here. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Suggs kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Wagner from long range. And it's Bona with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. George takes it off the glass. George has got 6.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
32 seconds left to play in the first half. Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. Tries it from the top of the key, and it falls over the rim and in. And the Magic lead by 1. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Maxey against Suggs. Here's George. Banked in off the glass. 8 points for him.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Suggs. No good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 76ers ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
They've got Paul George. Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Suggs with a screen for Caldwell Pope. Hits it from 3-point range. Caldwell Pope's got it all tied up now for the Magic. So, Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better. Bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Now, here's Maxey. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Maxey's got 5 points in the quarter. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Magic. A 2-point game. Pass to Suggs. To the inside. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, D.A. I got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. And it's Banchero missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside, George. Off target from outside. Orlando trailing here. There's the lob to Carter. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
Yabusele, he's checked in for George. And a change for the Magic. Black's checked in. Well, there's a unique profile for Wendell Carter Jr. A tremendous rebounder and shooter, and now he's playing on a pretty good team, and he's a big reason why.
He sure is. Look, he's really big at 6'10", 270. All right, top 20 in the league in rebounding and effective field goal percentage. Can shoot the three. Great blend of size, skill, and toughness.
Here's Suggs. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Now, here's Banchero. 17 points in the game. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Banchero's got 7 points here in this quarter. Pass to Yabusele. Maxey looking it over. From 12 feet out. And again, it's Philadelphia.
A pretty nimble guy. Maxey mixes up the defender with that dribble move to create space.
Here's Suggs. No good on the triple. The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Grimes. The shot from the low post is good.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, and when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. 76ers lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So on the floor for Orlando, Black and Harris are the guard set. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the center position.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Black the pass to Isaac. Trains it from beyond the arc. Isaac's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's McCain. From deep. Drops in the tray. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Harris a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Isaac. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And you just can't let Isaac get that much room to shoot it from deep. He's a very consistent three-point shooter with a fluid shooting form.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Gary Harris. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Pass to Embiid. Outside for George. Here's Grimes. Off target from three-point range. Orlando's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Suggs finds Carter. Carter with a screen on Oubre. Back to Carter. Shoots a three. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Maxey. There's 1:38 left here in the 4th quarter. Rebound by the Magic. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Carter kicks to Caldwell Pope to the paint. Here's Banchero. Cams the 12-footer. And now it's up to 25 points for Paolo Banchero. Embiid against Carter. From deep three-point land. Wow, Embiid from long range.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
To the inside. Here's Banchero. No good with the layup.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Carter against Embiid. Pass to Grimes. Over Caldwell Pope. Can't cash in. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. "11 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Banchero left side. Count it!
Well, the defense did everything they could there, but his skills as a finisher, wow.
George from deep three-point land. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game.
Point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
Now Atlanta's starting five. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5. Now here's Young. From 9 feet out. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. To the middle. Here's Brown. And he drops it in from the low post.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Young finds a Kongwu. Back to Young. Let's go with a 3. That one no good. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Man, Brent, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he is so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, B.A. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself.
Now here's Young. Outside Johnson. Young looking for an opening. The shot off that time. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. Pass to Brown. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. And it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good. Brown.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
LeVert's checked in for the Hawks. Now here's LeVert. Pass to Young. Over Holiday. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Good up-tempo play there from Young, firing that shot off before the D could react.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, B.A.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in. 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, he cocks it back and throws it down right on Porzingis.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Now here's Horford. Here's Porzingis. That one a little long. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to LeVert. And here's Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. Boston pulls it in. Brown finds White. Porzingis up top. Jacks up a 3. And the Celtics another 3.
It seems very natural when he's out there at the three-point line and uses that kind of rhythm. Porzingis, nice look.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And here's Brown. The 3. Can't hit that one. And so it's Boston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Karis LeVert is out there with Risache. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Niang in at the 4. LeVert, that's good.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Here's Pritchard. He's checked by LeVert. And the basket is good.
He's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
Hawks trail by 7. Here's Risache. No points yet. Screen by Capella. Down low. Shoots from the block. And again, it's Atlanta. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And Boston with some changes. Porzingis comes in for Horford, and Drew Holiday is subbed in for Craig. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Now Young. Oh, Young with the power move.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Holiday looking for an opening. Tatum, a screen on LeVert. Holiday from long range. The rebound by Mann.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Holiday against LeVert. That shot off the mark. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Outside Holiday. Porzingis sets a screen. The 3 is up. The shot by Holiday, no good. Hawks trail by 5. Outside Young. Inside, it's Trae Young.
Young so hard to defend, especially when he's pulling off plays like that.
Boston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And Boston with some changes. Craig is checked in for Tatum. Brown comes in for Hauser. And it's White in for Pritchard. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And that's a foul called on Onyeka Okongwu. That's his first foul of the game. Porzingis finds Craig. Now here's Brown. Over Rizachet. Brown gets the bucket. Brown's got 5.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Daniels. Right wing. Outside Johnson. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. It's a 5-point game. Craig. No good that time.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Pass to White. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Young with it. He's got 6. Six to shoot. Goes up on the wing. No good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Boston out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
The 2 J's, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. It counts! And the foul! It's on Drew Holiday.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the game. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Brown. Tatum from long range. Tatum! Money from deep.
Great rhythm to that shot. Tatum right off the pass.
Now here's Young. 9 points in the game. And he's going for the lob. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Pass to White. Outside, Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Okongwu against Porzingis. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Three-pointer, no good. Celtics lead by 5. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. Here's Tatum. Again, Boston.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
Pass to Young. Clock at 6. Young takes the hit and scores it anyway.
And there's some agility as Trae Young maneuvers to the shot he wants.
Outside Holiday. It's Brown on the wing. Outside Tatum. Launches it. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Atlanta shooting their second and third shots at the line here. That free throw misses. Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Niang, he's checked in for the Hawks. Karis LeVert comes in for Young. Here's Tatum. 15 points in the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Pritchard. Fires the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's LeVert. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Holiday. Brown looking around to the paint. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
This is what an offense is supposed to do. You look for a high percentage shot, and Porzingis the beneficiary.
LeVert outside. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Pritchard. Outside Holiday. There's Tatum with the three. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Here's Niang. Lays it up and banks it in. Niang's got his first points in this one.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Tatum. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now. Just gift.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Boston out in front. They're up by 10. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Clint Capella out there with George Niang. Then it's Karis LeVert. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Bufkin in at the 1 spot. LeVert outside. Shot from 12. And Craig pulls it down. Boston leading by 10. Outside Tatum. There's the three. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Porzingis has checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He said to them, you guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Boston on D. Daniels passes to Okongwu. 4 on the clock. The three from Rizashay. Hits the trifecta.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Pass to White. And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
I mean, he'll just come right back at you. Brown with all the confidence that he can do it better.
Young inside. He's covered by Holiday. The three from Rizachet. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Tatum from long range. Rebound Atlanta. Outside Young. Here goes Trey. And the deficit down inside single digits.
And here we go. Trae Young doing his thing, cooking with grease right now.
Pass to White. Back to Tatum. Three-pointer. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to the right wing. Here's Young. Here's Rizachet. Down low. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum taking flight.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Young against Holiday. High post Young. Pass to Daniels. Puts up a three. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. They double-team Tatum. Holiday from long range. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Money. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Here's White, and that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And the Hawks call time here. 19 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. The three from Rizachet. Boston pulls it in. And so it's Boston with the W. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be